Welcome, my name is Kujosi, the admin of CJ Forex. On this particular video, we are going to be looking at the market overview that will cover this coming week. That is the beginning of November. It starts from tomorrow, Monday, which is the 7th of November, down to Friday, 11th of November. This analysis is active only this mentioned date from the 7th of November to the 11th of November. Before we go on with our analysis, let me remind you that CJ Forex is an online training academy. We trade and we train people. We also offer other services like, you can see it, we offer training. Under the training, we offer basic, intermediate, advanced, professional, apprentice, and masters. Then we offer cash flow robots. We have different types of the robot. There are 3 versions. So if you want to get the robot, you get the robot and then use it to be trading for yourself. We also offer cash flow strategy. Many students have been using it to make profit for themselves, and also CJ Forex has also been using it to make profit. If cash flow strategy works in every asset class, you can use it on your phone and you can use it on your laptop or tablet. We also offer price entry alert indicator. This price entry alert indicator helps you to know where the market is going. It gives you alert, it gives you where to buy, where to sell, and where to put your stop loss in any asset class apart from synthetic assets. It is, you can just buy it, you install it on your system, and it will giving you alert depending on the kind of trader you are, whether you're a day trader, swing trader, position trader, any kind of trader. Price entry alert indicator is here to serve you. We do account management. On our account management, we have people managing clients' account. All you have to do, you register with, you subscribe with membership subscription, and then you fund your trading account. Our company will assign a manager to manage your account. Our company also have VPS, paid VPS. We also have free signals and paid signals. So if you want to get access to our free signals, you can also be in our Telegram group or WhatsApp groups. There you can get free signal on any asset class. We also have paid signals for those who want to make the business more profitable for themselves. Remember, CJ Forex main purpose is to make sure that they bring the knowledge of Forex to your doorstep. You don't need to be going to anywhere to go and learn. All you have to do, just go to our company website, subscribe, and then you have access. Like this is CJ Forex. If you look at here, this is our training. We offer basic, intermediate, advanced, pro, professional. So it all depends. If you're a beginner, you can start with basic. If you have already started trading, you can start with intermediate. Once you start making money, you go to advanced, pro, apprentice, and masters. Okay, so let us go to our analysis for the week. We are going to be starting with DSY. So we will start with DSY today and look at what happened last week. As of last week, if you look very well on DSY, many of you have been asking, what's this DSY? DSY is dollar index. We use DSY to measure the strength of dollar against other pairs that US dollar is being paired. So if DSY is rising, it means that dollar is strong against many pairs that is being put or base currency. Then you see now last week the dollar rise to this point, if you see here, but it was fiercely rejected because there was a resistance level here that did not allow, that means there was more of sellers here who did not give the bulls the opportunity to remain at the top. So they fiercely rejected and ended the class like this, ended the asset like this. So it means that within the early day of last week, the market was going up, but suddenly US dollar became very weak. Okay, so we are expecting this week the market will surely make a move to go up to touch this previous side and then end up closing bearish. Okay, So, but it will not close, it will close bearish with a rejection, but you should be expecting a general market direction of dollar index. This is US dollar. US dollar is going to be gaining. So, like I was saying, this coming week, we should be expecting at the early stage of the week, DXY, which is US dollar, is going to rise again, but it will end up bearish. So US dollar is going to be strong at the early stage of the week. So if you look at it in the H4 time frame, you will see what will happen. This is what will likely happen. The market will rise and then end in bearish move. So you should be expecting a general move of the market for the week is sell. So that is what we are talking about. So let us look at Euro GBP on this aspect. If you look at Euro GBP on the weekly time frame, let us look at what happened last week to determine what will happen this week. As of last week, the market rose down to this point, but was fiercely rejected by the weekly resistance. This particular resistance, I want to know if at the monthly time frame, okay, the weekly resistance rejected it. So the price closed inside, above, below the resistance. So if you look at it in the entering time frame, this coming week that we are entering, the market is going to rise, okay? If you look at it, it will make a little a bit low to touch the 4 hours support, just to rise so that it can be able to raid this particular top before it will start falling. So in this process, that means the general overview of Euro GBP in this coming week is that the market is going to sell instead of buying. So we should be looking out for a sell opportunity. Okay. So let us look at Euro USD. Euro USD is going to make a similar move like DXY we did explain. If you look very well, as of last week, Euro USD was fiercely rejected by the weekly support level. Okay, if you look at the last week, look at it, it shows that there is more strength in euro than the US dollar. So this coming week, we should look at it like this. The market will, first of all, make a bearish move before it make a bullish move. So this week, you should be expecting Euro USD to be in a bullish direction, but it will first of all make a bearish move to get to the H4 support so that we gather momentum to be able to make a bullish move, targeting the weekly resistance level. So expect Euro USD to be bullish, but it will first of all make bearish. So between Monday, Tuesday, it will be bearish. Maybe Tuesday night will start rising. Okay, just expect that. Okay, so GBP USD. On this note, GBP USD, what is GBP USD? What actually happened last week? Last week, we saw how GBP was US dollar was fiercely rejected by the weekly support level. Okay, weekly support level. This is very necessary for you to know that if you are a student of CJ Forex Global, you probably know where and how and what needs to be met before you can consider buying or selling. That's why it's necessary for you to enroll into CJ Forex Global Academy. Even if you are not getting any of our softwares, make sure you get the knowledge and become a free person. If you don't have the knowledge, you keep jumping from one signal group, from one group to another, from one person to another, looking for solution when you have the solution with CJ Forex Global. Okay, so like last week, we look at what happened. The US dollar gained momentum, fell down to support at this support. You can call it flat or whatever thing. At this same flat and also support level, its market got to this point and was fiercely rejected. So we are expecting the US dollar, Euro GBP US dollar to also make a bearish move. It's going to make a bearish move, okay? to make, first of all, make a bearish move before closing with bullish. So you should be, as a student of CJ Forex, you probably know where and where you should be putting your entry. So if you want to learn how to enter a good market without being knocked out, CJ Forex Online Academy is for you. Okay, so let us look out for Australian USD. What is Australian USD going to look like, and where is Australian USD heading? So let us look. As of last week, what happened to Australian USD? Okay, if you look very well, you see what happened here. Okay, what made this market to reject? Yes, the market was going up, although it rejected and went up, but it was fiercely because it was at the native level of price, which is the support level. It closed in rejection, but with a big body bigger than the previous one. So we should be expecting that the market is going to be in a bear. It will still buy. But if you are looking for a opportunity where the market is going to, the market will first of all make a bearish move, going to hit either this particular support level or this one. So any of these two is going to be where the market will reject. If the market successfully rejects here, that means it's here, it's going to stop. And when it stops here, it will start going up. Okay. So if you're a student of CJ Forex, there are so many things you need to. So if you are a student of CJ Forex, you probably know where the market is going to be the right place to enter the market. That is why it's necessary for you. So what if you look at Australian USD, the general move of Australian USD is going to be bullish, but you have to know exactly where the market is heading for the week. So if you want to know where this particular place, here is the targeted take profit. You see it, so it will rise down to this point. Okay, so it should be, but it will always obey this place before it will struggle here, but it will end up closing here for the week. So look for opportunity to buy. If you're a student of CJ Forex, you probably know where you are going to be expecting an entry. Okay, so let us look at USCAD. Where is USCAD going? Already I set everything. So look at USCAD and see what happened last week. USCAD, what is Canada doing? If you look at this now, you see that there was a rejection here, and the market rose to this place and was fiercely and closing bearish. Okay, so this coming week we should be looking out for. If you are looking at, you see that the market will need to go up again to meet either to touch this resistance level to gather momentum to fall down to this place. Okay, so it's going to do that. So that means, so the general overview of USCAD is sell, but it will first of all buy before it's going to be sell. So let us look at GBPUSD, sorry, GBPJPY. GBPJPY, what is GBPJPY going to look like this coming week? Let us look at what happened last week and determine what will happen this week. If you look vividly, you see that last week the market was falling but was fiercely rejected by this other level. This is support level. So we should be expecting a bearish move. So the market will first of all make a bearish move to weaken the strength of the sellers, and then the buyers to take over and push the market at least to this top end. Okay, so you should be expecting a bearish move at the beginning of the market, and before you know, it will then reduce to a smaller bearish move, weakening the PS, and then the bulls will take over the market. Okay, so these are what you should be. So if you are a student of CJ Forex, you probably know what needs to be met before you can consider entering the market. Certain rules need to be met. Yes, if certain rules are not met, you are not going to be entering this market. Okay, so let us look at this particular crude. What is crude going to look like this coming week we are about to enter? You know, last week, if you look very well, this is weekly time frame. Okay, if you look very well, there was an increase in momentum in the bullish side. So there was no rejection or do, but the market closed increase. See, if you look at it, the thing has been increasing. So if you, common sense will tell you that the crude will still gain momentum, but before it gain momentum, it will first of all sell just to gather momentum, either from here or here, any of this place, to gather momentum to keep pushing to the weekly resistance, which is this place, okay? Resistance level. So you should be expecting the crude to be in a bullish move this coming week that we are entering, but expect it to first of all sell before it will start rising. So if you're a student of CJ Forage, probably know what need to be met before you can consider entering the market, okay? Then on the gold, if you look at the gold, what happened last week is what we will look like or look at. So look at the gold. The gold was bullish last week. It gained momentum last week. So what are we expecting this week? We should be expecting a bullish move, but something must be done before the bull trigger. So maybe at it look at here, I use it as my own support level. It can break here, it can break here and come here. But what we are looking at is that if you're a student of CJ Forest, you wait for all the necessary things to be met before you consider your entry. But this coming week, the market will first of all sell before it will start buying. If you look at this up here, you see that there is weakness in the bullish side. So they need to go down to gather momentum to push on to the next support level. So if this market eventually break this place, okay, if you eventually break this place, this is the next targeted take profit. So if you're a student of CJ Forage, you probably know where and what you need to be met before you can consider buying or selling in the in gold. But gold is generally buying this week, okay? So let us look at S&P 500. S&P 500. S&P 500 is going to be in a bearish move, but let's look at what happened last week to determine. So as of last week, the market was in a bearish move, okay? It makes a bearish move, yes, it makes a bearish move. So, but I think the S&P 500 made a bearish move, and this coming week, they should be expecting the market to be in a bearish direction. Okay, but a bullish direction, it first of all fell down to gather momentum. That means the market is going to sell from here and then gather momentum to the weekly support level, resistance level is going to be here. So you should be expecting a bullish move on S&P 500 this coming week. Then we are looking at NASDAQ. NASDAQ is going to make the same move just like the same way S&P. So if you look at it in a weekly time frame, this is weekly time frame, the S&P, the NASDAQ was fiercely rejected by the support level. It was fiercely rejected by the support level. So, but it shows a bigger body, okay? That means that the market will eventually make a bearish move to weaken the bears before it will start going up to touch the highest point. Okay, so let us look out for B75 synthetic asset. For those of you who love trading synthetic assets, let us look at what synthetic asset is going to look like, which is B75 is mostly what we analyze on. Okay, so let us look at synthetic asset. Synthetic assets, which is B75, what is this week going to look like? We're going to be looking at what happened last week to determine what this week will look like. We know generally that the movement of B75 is bullish, but we don't know what this week will look like, okay? So last week, the market fell down to this point. If you look very well, okay, last week, this market fell down to this point. Look at what happened. If you notice very well, this is a support level. This market fell down and was fiercely rejected. It closed with a tiny body. It shows that the bulls are already here waiting. They don't want to give the bears chance to go down until their principle is being met. So let us look what will happen this coming week. So this week, we should be expecting the market to first of all make a bearish move from here. Remember, this market closed here, started from here. So this is the high. So it should be falling down to this point, okay? This is the support level. Here is the support level. It should fall down to this one before you start making it move. You know, the monthly, this is the monthly this is the resistance level. So this market will fall down and then rise to this point. Okay, so it will rise. So we should be expecting a fall, maybe Monday, Tuesday, a fall. Then from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or maybe from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you know, this a particular set stay till Sunday. So uh, from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it will start rising. Okay, so expect the general move of V75 to be bullish. Thank you once again. My name is still Renku Josie, the admin of CJ Forex. Have a nice day. Remember to subscribe to CJ Forex Online Academy, get our cash flow strategy, get our robot, and get our indicator. Subscribe to our investment package, account management, subscribe to our VPS, and your life will never remain the same. Have a nice day.